I'm Ilaria Barone and I'm from Torino.
Michele Fondriest, I'm from Cles, Val di No, Trentino.
I studied environmental engineering at Politecnico di Torino, and among the different courses I found geophysics the most interesting, so I decided to specialize in geophysics by getting a second master in geophysics in Paris.
For me, I grew up between the mountains, let's say, and since I was a kid I was always passionate to collect pieces of rocks during my hikings, and in particular when I was looking at a mountain to really understand what was shaping all this structure. And then during the high school there was a professor that organized an excursion in the Lamello Massif with an alpine guide, which was a geologist, and another young guy from my valley that was also a geologist, and I was really amazed by how they were able to read the rocks and the landscapes.
Yes, of course. I'm thinking about my first professor in geophysics, Professor Luigi Sambuelli, who was an excellent scientist and also an excellent person.
Yes, for sure. As I was saying, all these people that I met during the high school, and then during my degree in geoscience in Padova, the professor that were my mentor during the PhD, so Professor Giulio Di Toro and Stephen Smith.
It's a difficult question to answer, in my opinion. It's for sure, if you look at the statistics, there's a gap between men and women in STEM disciplines. And I see it also in the courses I teach, because only 1/3 of the students are girls. But I don't know if this is really due to stereotypes.
Generally speaking, I think there is still stereotypes in STEM, especially I guess in engineering or other discipline. But geoscience now, I think in terms of representativeness, we are almost 50-50, but for example, in some discipline, especially in earth sciences that involve field work and work outside, I think there is still a kind of macho culture, let's say, going on, and so in general there is more men dedicated to these kind of activities.
For sure, motherhood, because a woman, if she has a child, for each child she basically puts in standby her career for basically 1 year, so I think that this is the bigger obstacle for a woman.
I think yes, motherhood for sure is the biggest obstacle for women. In this sense, probably to have like obligatory maternity shared between male and female would be helping maybe. And then probably there is still also in the, probably less than once, but there is still in the primary education some kind of way of teaching that introduce this kind of prejudices, disciplinary prejudices between men and female.
I would just suggest to keep on their careers, on their path, and follow their ambitions and do what they like most.
I would suggest to just feel free of any social pressure, let's say, and pursue their dreams as much as they can, where they can also make them happen.